Hi everybody, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. As you can see, today I am reviewing the Garryowen Pale Ale, which is a 4.8% ABV Pale Ale from JJ Craft Brewing in County Limerick, Ireland. Yeah, let's crack it open. Hopefully, yeah, it worked with that. Good. Now, I've been trying to wrap my brains as to where I bought this from, and I honestly think I got it from a B&M. I'm sure, or B&M Home Bargains. Which one is it? Home Bargains. No, B&M. I'm right. It's B&M. I'm sure I got it from a local B&M, and if I did, then I've probably paid about 160, 170 for it, something like that. They're quite nice, likes of the B&Ms, because they do sometimes drop on some quite nice different beers as well. They have all the staples that they tend to have in there all the time, but just every so often you can drop on a slightly different one, which is quite nice. And I'm making a right faff of pouring this, but that might not be my fault. It is. There's a lot of carbonation going on in that glass, a lot, so that might not be my fault this time. Oh, I'm going to leave it there for now. Leave it there for make any more of a mess of it than I've done. And there's a lot of you probably can't pick it up, there's a lot, the big head on that, so it's very well carbonated. I'm just trying to see what the date is. Oh, that's before June 2022, so there's still a lot of time left on it, so it's not as if I've excuse me, it's not as if it's out of date. Yeah, so as it actually says on there, this is based on the 1940s, not 1940s, the 1740s even, Irish recipe from a old Limerick brewery called the Newgate Brewery. So that's what this is based on. I did a bit of research actually because I was quite interested, because I've never heard of JJ Craft Brewing, never heard of Garryowen Pale Ale. I'm interested to find out that actually Garryowen, I thought it was the name of a brewer or an area or something like that. It's actually the name of a jig, an Irish jig, and we probably know it best for, in fact if I can play a little bit I will do. Yeah, so it's an Irish jig, and I think it became a bit of a drinking tune, and it was picked up by the military around the world, so you probably do know this jig. You've probably heard it before. That is the Garryowen, which is where this gets its name from. Learn something new every day. Every day is a school day. Right, so that has poured clear and golden with a massive head. I'm sure it's the beer, not me. Not sure I'm going to get into this one. And masses, absolute masses. It's still carbonating away. Masses of carbonation. So hopefully it will start to die down, and we'll try it. We'll get a little bit more of a proper taste of it. Aroma first. Get rid of some of that. I think I'm going to look forward to this simply because just on that froth alone, I can taste a massive amount of bitterness, which is nice. So I'm getting some pale malts. There's a nice floral note coming through. In fact, that says there, a pleasant mild floral, slightly spicy and fruity aroma. Yeah, you can smell a bit of, certainly the spice on it, but it's spice before the fruitiness for me. Bit caramelly, but incredibly pleasant. Right, let's try it. Cheers everybody. That is really nice. That is really nice. You don't really expect often a pale ale to be quite that flavoursome, but that is lovely. There's a mild sweet note, a bit of that caramel coming through, and then to be honest, after that, I'm getting a little bit of caramel. Then to be honest, after that, your mouth's just flooded with a bit of really decent bitter finish. And I was scared it was going to be over carbonated, but it isn't at all. It's carbonating quite nicely there in the glass and in the bottle, but really it's a nice soft carbonation, very nice indeed. But you'd actually think with the head and the amount of carbonation we're seeing in there, it's not. We just have a look as you see if it's bottle conditioned. It's behaving in the glass like it's bottle conditioned, but it doesn't say anything in there about it being bottle conditioned. But there's a little, just getting a bit of haze on that now, as if it's picking up just a little bit of sediment from the bottom of there, the bottle, which isn't a bad thing at all. Doesn't say, but it did say somewhere serve cold, and you wouldn't normally get serve cold if it's bottle conditioned. It's got a bit, it has got, maybe it's partly the carbonation, part of the fact is a light, it's a pale ale. It has got a lagery feel. It probably is a carbonation, though. It's a nice soft carbonation. It's not a spiky carbonation like lagers can be. It's very easy drinking. It is a very smooth pale ale. That bitterness is lovely. It's certainly getting a bit of haze from the bottom there, like it has got a bit of bottle conditioning in it. Still fizzing away nicely. Like I say, it's a nice soft carbonation. So like I said, on the aroma, pale malts coming through really nicely floral, nice spiciness in the aroma. I was getting a bit of sweet caramel in there as well, and yeah, a little bit of light fruit, but not a great deal of fruitiness coming through. On the taste, you get a sweetness straight away. Then that spice coming through in massive amounts, and you end up with that gorgeous bitterness at the back end, which is nice. I can imagine on cask this is lovely. I mean, it's lovely now, but I can imagine in a pub on tap it'd be an amazing drink. That head doesn't want to leave that glass. Splendid drop, splendid drop. So Garryowen Pale Ale is based and brewed to an old recipe that was used in the 1940s in one of Limerick City's oldest breweries, Newgate Brewery, which now sadly closed in the late 1800s. We at JJ's Craft Brewing Company, one of Limerick's newest breweries, Thought it was time to breathe new life into an old pale ale recipe that has been lost for so long. We all hope it's been one of those days, it's a long day. We hope that all you real ale lovers out there sampling this unique Garryowen pale ale will enjoy the taste of the past in the present. I do really like that. I'm going to look out for some more of those. In fact, I'm going to go there tomorrow and try and find some more. So I really enjoyed that. That's one of those drinks I would like quite happily to sit down, crack open and drink one of them. That's nice. For me, that's 8.5 out of 10 all day, every day. So it's 8.5 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you later. Cheers, everybody.